My name's Betty and I'm currently a fan of Supernatural.
My name's Daniel Wynn and I'm a fan of My Little Pony.
I'm Annalise Dyson. What am I a fan of?
Hi, my name is Matthew and I'm a Whovian and a Brony.
Hi, my name's Hannah and I am a huge fan of Harry Potter and Supernatural.
Disney, Harry Potter, The Walking Dead, My Little Pony.
My name's Ezza and I'm a fan of Supernatural.
My name is Wea and I'm a big fan of Supernatural.
One of the first things people tend to say to me is "You're a Brony?" I get quite an explanatory question almost, in shock that I am.
I had what can best be described as a religious experience. Basically, warmth, pure joy flowing through me, tears coming out of my eyes. I had no idea why. I realised I was a Brony.
People are too quick to judge, and because they are too willing to judge, they have to put a title to something. So My Little Pony or Brony, you're a geek or you're somebody that likes a little cartoon and you're not as grown up as you should be.
What separates My Little Pony from other shows of its type, which are mainly shows aimed at little girls, is the fact that the creators thought, let's make a good show instead of just let's make a girls show.
My Little Pony, it's very successful in the older generation, and I think that's mostly because it was intelligently written. It wasn't just written like a kid's going to be an idiot and not being able to understand it. Well, being in the fandom has greatly affected me because I've gone through a lot of things in my life, some not so positive things, especially at the beginning of this year and the end of last year, where my partner was actually kidnapped from the country, and that just that destroyed me. That absolutely destroyed me. I won't lie, I did attempt a few self-harm. So, Doctor Who and My Little Pony, those two types of things, they did keep me going.
Back in 2011, I was having a really hard time at life. Then I encountered the show and it turned my life around. I've been a very happy person ever since.
It's not about, good versus evil necessarily. It's love in general. That's the main theme in a lot of the things that I watch. I didn't even know what a fandom was. I just really liked Pokemon. I had all the memorabilia, all the movies, all the cards, and then suddenly I discovered Sailor Moon, and then that went on into the anime, and then slowly I suddenly learnt what a fandom was, and I was like, yes, I want to be a part of this. This is cool. A lot of people, when I say, yeah, I'm interested in, I'm excited about this sort of stuff. And look, guess what? I'm going to a convention this weekend. I'm so pumped. I get a lot of people thinking, I've actually had someone say to me, oh, do you live in your mama's basement? No, I don't. I work for, my stay here. I pay for my rent. What's wrong with liking something that brings you joy? Just because I'm spending my money on something that's cute and fluffy doesn't mean I'm less of a human being. What I take away from the fandoms is the positive, and I try and make myself positive. For example, Pinkie Pie from My Little Pony. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be here today. I wouldn't have survived 2010. My self-worth was really low. I couldn't even draw that year. That was my worst year for my art. One of my friends online said, look, just watch My Little Pony. You need to watch this. This is fantastic. And I watched it, and Pinkie Pie sings the Smile song at the beginning, and it's sort of like, it's a laugh at your fears. Basically, after hearing that song, I was like, why am I trying to kill myself? Why am I trying to end this? I can fight. Why wouldn't I? And then after that, it's history. I'm still here, 2015, so.
Perth Phoenixes.
EC Centaurs. The Phoenixes and Mandrakes.
The Mandrakes.
Phoenixes.
The Mandrakes.
I love the game of Quidditch. You get to get out, be active. It doesn't actually matter how good you are at fitness or sports. We welcome everyone, and that's just the welcoming atmosphere drew me to the sport.
I love Harry Potter. I love it even more now. I always loved Harry Potter, and I started playing because I was like, I just have to try it. So I came down one day, had the best fun I've ever had running around throwing balls. It was great. And since then, I've loved Harry Potter even more.
First, when I started playing, it was really fun. It felt like I was playing Quidditch.
There's 7 people on the field at one point, up to 21. You've got 1 keeper, 3 chasers. They all focus on the quaffle, and they score goals. Then there's 2 beaters on each team. There's 3 bludgers on the field, so one always has none. You gotta fight over them. They hit people with a ball. If you get hit with a ball, then you're beat. You've got to get off your broom, drop in your ball you're holding, run back, touch hoop, and you're back in. Then there's a seeker, 1 seeker on each team who catches a snitch. Snitch is a person dressed in yellow with a tennis ball in a sock hanging out of his pants. And you catch that to win 30 points.
There's so many Harry Potter fans that I meet.
Get out there. There's events out there that everyone can go to. It's just find those events and just go out there and show up.
Like, we call ourselves Supernatural Family, and that really is what it's like.
People that I met through Supernatural are literally my family.
These people have become like a family to me.
Fandom is very powerful.
Supernatural is massive. You could probably wander down the street and just yell, "I love Supernatural!" and 10 people would go, "Me too, yeah, woo!" Everyone I've met since high school is pretty much I've met because of the fandoms I like.
I don't know who I would be if there wasn't fandom in my life. My art is mostly fandom based, and that's like a huge part of my life.
The Supernatural fandom has completely changed me because it's brought so many people, just like an abundance of amazing people into my life.
Fandom influenced and infected my life in a really huge way. I started to go to conventions. I met many awesome people and made friends I hope I will have all my life.
I feel like I can be me and not be judged, and people appreciate me for who I am.
Fandom cuts through isolation, and I've seen that happen for so many people, and it's affirming, it's life affirming, and it's fun. I mean, that's the main thing. I wouldn't do it if it wasn't fun.
Yeah.
Fandom, I think, is an extremely important part. I don't even think My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic, would have lasted this long if it wasn't for the fandom.
I know for a fact that the show would not have existed after season 3 if not for the Brony community.
It does kind of rely on the fans to really be there and support it the whole way through.
I think it's really great to think of fandom as some kind of movement or possibility to stand out and do something amazing.
Your enthusiasm for fandom is not lesser to anyone else's enthusiasm for any one thing, whether it be sports or music or anything like that.
Fandom is such a wonderful thing that changes so many people's lives and brings people together.
I think out in the wider community, some people look at fans as freaks, but really all we're doing is expressing our passion for something that we really enjoy.
We all have our own likes. We all have our own reasons for liking those things.
It comes down to, being you. And that's all it really is. At the end of the day, you're just celebrating you and the people who are like you.
You love something and you love it with the amount of passion as much as you can. You're just gonna go far. You're gonna glow.
You don't have to be ashamed of what you love.
Yeah.
You can make something beautiful out of it.
Be yourselves.
Go for what you believe in.
Have fun with your fandom. Go out and make a change in the world for the better.
Fandom's great.
Thanks, fandom.
The end.